Hello, dear True Stories viewers. Today, we will delve into how wars were waged in the ancient world, what tactics were used, and which weapons were preferred. As we explore this topic, highlighting the genius and bravery of ancient civilizations on the battlefield, we will embark on a journey that covers everything from Rome's phalanx formation to the hoplites of Greece and the cavalry of Persia. This video aims to satisfy your curiosity about military history and deepen your understanding of ancient warfare. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. If you're ready, let's begin. The phalanx formation of the Romans. The Roman Empire is renowned for its outstanding achievements in the art of war and its military tactics. The Romans won many victories by fighting in a disciplined and organized manner. One of the most well-known battle formations of the Roman army is the phalanx. The phalanx is a tactic that allows soldiers to advance towards the enemy while protecting each other with their shields in a tight formation. This formation was particularly used among the infantry and played a major role in neutralizing enemy forces. In the phalanx formation, soldiers stood close together in the large, rectangular shape. The soldiers in the front row held their shields forward to form a wall, while the soldiers in the back row extended their spears over these shields. The wall created in this way provided great defense against enemy attacks. At the same time, the Roman soldiers maintained this formation as they advanced, managing to break through enemy lines thanks to their strict discipline and coordination. The phalanx formation is considered one of the most important tactics of the Roman army and solidified the military superiority of the Romans. The hoplites of the Greeks, ancient Greece, is another significant civilization that made great innovations in battle tactics and weaponry. One of the most famous soldiers of the Greek armies is the hoplite. Hoplites were heavily armored infantry soldiers who fought in a formation similar to the phalanx, known as the phalanx formation. The phalanx formation is one of the basic battle formations of Greek armies and allows hoplites to attack the enemy effectively. Hoplites typically carried large shields, short swords, and long spears. The shields played a crucial role both in defense and during attacks. The shields of the hoplites allowed the soldiers in the front row to form a wall by interlocking them, providing significant protection against enemy attacks. Simultaneously, the hoplites would extend their long spears over the shields to attack the enemy. The phalanx formation created in this manner ensured the Greek army's effectiveness on the battlefield. The discipline and endurance of the hoplites played a significant role in the victories of the Greek armies. Especially the Spartan army is renowned for its hoplites and the phalanx formation. Spartans were known for their rigorous military training and discipline, achieving great success on the battlefield. The hoplites of the Greeks and the phalanx formation are considered important aspects of ancient warfare, and these tactics were also adopted by other civilizations. The cavalry of the Persians. The ancient Persian Empire is another significant civilization that achieved great success in the art of war. The Persians are particularly known for their cavalry units. Cavalry are soldiers on horseback, and their ability to move quickly provides a great advantage on the battlefield. The Persians won many victories by using their cavalry effectively. Persian cavalry were typically lightly armored and carried long spears, bows, and arrows. The light armor allowed the cavalry to move quickly, which enabled them to launch sudden attacks on the enemy. Persian cavalry could quickly maneuver on the battlefield, breaking enemy lines and surprising the enemy. Additionally, by using bows and arrows, they could attack the enemy from a distance, making them very dangerous. One of the most famous cavalry units of the Persian Empire was an elite unit known as the Immortals. The Immortals, meaning immortals, were composed of the most elite soldiers of the Persian army. The Immortals could fight as both infantry and cavalry, having a significant impact on the battlefield. The Persian cavalry is considered an important part of ancient warfare and reinforced the military power of the Persian Empire. Chinese war tactics. Ancient China is another significant civilization that made great innovations in battle tactics and weaponry. The Chinese demonstrated great skill, especially in strategy and planning. The most famous Chinese military strategist is Sun Tzu, known for his work, The Art of War. Sun Tzu's teachings are considered fundamental to the art of war and are still used in modern military strategies. Chinese armies use different battle tactics and weapons to gain superiority over their enemies. Chinese soldiers typically carried weapons such as bows and arrows, swords, and spears. Additionally, Chinese armies used large war chariots and catapults. These machines were used to break enemy lines and demolish defense walls. Chinese armies are known for their discipline and strategic planning. They won many victories with their ability to move quickly on the battlefield and tactics that surprise the enemy. Chinese war tactics and weapons are considered important parts of ancient warfare and were also adopted by other civilizations. The tactics of the Celts. The ancient Celts are another significant civilization known for their great bravery and ferocity on the battlefield. The Celts instilled fear in their enemies by using effective tactics during battles. One of the most well-known battle tactics of the Celts was to launch sudden and rapid attacks. This tactic was used to surprise the enemy and leave them defenseless. Celtic warriors were typically lightly armored and carried weapons such as swords, spears, and axes. The Celts attacked with great energy and ferocity during battles, neutralizing their enemies. At the same time, the Celts used large shields to strengthen their defense. The discipline and bravery of the Celtic warriors allowed them to have a significant impact on the battlefield. The chariots of the Celts are also notable. Celtic chariots are fast and highly maneuverable vehicles, providing a great advantage on the battlefield. These chariots were used to launch sudden attacks on enemy lines and quickly retreat. The battle tactics and weapons of the Celts are considered important parts of ancient warfare and influenced other civilizations. The war strategies of ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt is another significant civilization that achieved great success on the battlefield. The Egyptians are particularly known for their strategic planning and war machines. The Egyptian army was superior in both land and sea battles. The Egyptians used various tactics and weapons to defeat their enemies. The Egyptian army typically carried weapons such as bows and arrows, swords, and spears. Additionally, the Egyptian army used large war chariots and catapults. These machines were used to break enemy lines and demolish defense walls. Egyptian war chariots are fast and highly maneuverable vehicles, providing a great advantage on the battlefield. The Egyptian army won many victories by fighting in a disciplined and organized manner. The Egyptians also used their geographical advantages in determining their war strategies. The Nile River played an important role in the defense of Egypt. The Egyptians repelled enemy attacks with the forts and defense lines they built along the river. At the same time, the Egyptian army was also superior in naval battles and won victories against their enemies in the Mediterranean. Conclusion. Today we conducted a detailed examination of ancient battle tactics and weapons. We explored many interesting details, from Rome's phalanx formation to the hoplites of Greece, the cavalry of Persia, the war tactics of China, the fierce attacks of the Celts, and the strategic planning of Egypt. We examined the genius and bravery of ancient civilizations on the battlefield and discussed the social and cultural impacts of ancient warfare. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. See you in our next video. Goodbye.